Alright, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're taking a look at another light from my friends over at Wuben. But before I get into today's video, if you are new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, we got another light from my friends over at Wuben. So some of you guys will remember Wuben. They're the ones I tested out a light. They tested out their X4, the X4 light. So that's their great kind of everyday carry light. Works just as good carrying in your pocket, holding it in your hand, or mounting on your bike. Kind of works in all great situations. Really awesome light that I tested out from them. And apparently they liked my review video because they said they wanted to send me out another one of their brand new lights. So the light they sent out for me this time is the H4. So the H4, see if you can guess what the H stands for. That's right, headlight, headlamp. Goes right onto your head. So this is a headlight that straps onto your head. So some of you might be thinking that's a little bit off for bicycling. And yeah, it is a little bit different. However, there are some people that use headlamps while they're out riding their bike. A lot of us also are into more things than just riding our bikes in the dark. We also like hiking, backpacking, going outside, camping, whatever that is. We like doing different activities outside, and that's where this headlamp I feel like really comes in. So I'll say I've had this headlamp for a few weeks now. I've had this headlamp, and I was kind of saving it for after I did kind of a little backpacking overnight. So this past weekend, I went on a little backpacking overnight, just kind of an overnight backpacking trip. We left about the time that it got dark. So right about 6:30, it started to get dark, and that's about the time we actually left the trailhead to hike into where we were staying. So pretty much I used this guy the entire hike in. We hiked about 3.5 miles, something along those lines, in pretty much along kind of a rocky edge of a cliff. Pretty much it was a bench cut edge of the cliff, and you walked along this bench cut edge of essentially down a canyon. You were on the side of it. Below you was big old creek. And so seeing was kind of important at night. So I used this guy essentially that entire way in. I used this the whole time setting up my camp. I used this for pretty much the whole evening up until I think we went to bed around 10 o'clock or so. So I use this guy quite a bit. And I'll say it does a great job illuminating, lasting a long time, and overall just being a great headlight. So we'll talk about the packaging here. So my daughter's been staring at this packaging for a while, and without the headlamp in here, this looks kind of funky. However, when you get this, the headlamp is right there above his head. So it's very kind of obvious this is a headlamp because it goes on the dude's head. So it's kind of cool packaging. Something I don't think I've ever seen. Something you don't see every day. Kind of neat how they package that. However, without the light, a little bit funky, but you know, you get the kind of picture of you get the picture of this whole thing. So you get the headlamp, you gotta attach it to the strap that comes with it. Super simple to attach the strap to it. The strap has nice elasticity to it, so it stretches pretty good, but however, it holds your head really tight. As you can tell, my big old head here. So I'm just gonna go ahead, we're just gonna put this guy on. So I'm in there, you can see it's on my head. It actually fits really nice. I have a giant head for those of you who don't know. So having this and it still has room to expand more is awesome. That's great. You use it with a beanie, whatever you want to use it for. This thing is awesome. With that, you can also tilt this headlight down pretty much as you want. You can tilt it right in front of your face like this, or you can kind of angle it so it's kind of pointed out towards what you're looking at in front of you, or you just have it straight ahead, whichever way seems to work for you best. So it works with whatever size head you have. The band was kind of small from the package, but easy to adjust. Has a little grippy on the front right here, so it sticks to the front of your head where that weight of the headlamp is. It sticks there and it doesn't move. It's really secure right on the front of your head. Awesome. Can't argue with that. I could say I'm not a huge headlamp guy, but this guy works really well for that. So let's talk about the light output on this guy. So you have 3 different modes it can go into. So the first mode you have right there is going to be like your floodlight. It's going to have a wider beam to it, kind of more of an orange beam to it. So you have a floodlight right there. We go ahead and hit the other button on the top here. That's going to give you your spotlight. Nice white light that's going to shine directly in front of you. So really bright to see directly what's in front of you. Gets a little bit on the sides, but mostly what's directly in front of you. Now, if we go ahead and we turn that off and we just push and hold, you get a red light mode right there. So you have the red light if you want to use that around the campfire or around the campsite. Red is kind of easier on your eyes. It doesn't burn your eyes if you stare accidentally into it like I've already done. It makes it so you can actually see really well. And then, of course, you can turn both your spotlight and your floodlight on at the same time. So you can have both those running at the same time. Kind of get the benefits of both. So along with those, each of those different modes, each light has its own different kind of brightness to it. So if we go ahead and we just push and hold the button on top. So right now we're on our floodlight mode. This is going to be the low setting. We have our medium and we have our high. And it will just cycle through those with just pushing and holding the button. So you can see they definitely get more brighter from there. Go ahead and turn our spotlight on. Same deal. It's low, medium, high, low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Now with our big one, this is just max on both. So that is kind of full turbo boost mode, I believe is what they call it. So got everything you need there. Then if we go ahead and turn on our red light mode, you have your standard, you have your flashing, and then you have another flashing mode right there. One is SOS, one is just warning. So you have a couple modes with the red light there as well. All right, so let's talk brightness here. So we have some pretty good brightness. So for each the spot and the floodlight, you have pretty much a high, medium, and a low. Your high is going to get you 300 lumens for 3 hours. Medium, 150 for 5 hours. Low is going to be 15 lumens for 33 hours. So you can run this thing for quite a long time on pretty much any of those modes. Especially low, you can run this thing for quite a long time. The red light, constant, gets you 15 lumens, 18 hours. Obviously, beacon and SOS get you longer than that, but they're all going to be 15 lumens for the red light from there. Now your turbo mode. The turbo mode is freaking bright. Turbo mode is where you're going to get that whole 800 lumens that they talk about on the box. Turbo mode goes on for 1 minute, 800 lumens, and it drops down to 350 for 2.3 hours. So you get quite a bit out of the turbo mode, which again gives you both the spotlight and the floodlight at the same time. Kind of nice to have both those on in certain cases. So, nice thing with this guy, so it does come with a rechargeable battery, which is kind of nice. And the cool thing about that is you open this guy up and your rechargeable battery is right here. So it's this little guy right here is your rechargeable battery, USB-C rechargeable. However, you take that out and you can put regular old AAAs in here. So nice to carry around both your rechargeable battery as well as a couple extra AAAs just in case you need them. And you should be able to get double that. No problem at all, just by offering both of these options here. Pretty neat, they have that. Charge is super fast as well. So you just put that guy right back in here. You just make sure your polarity's lined up, which it tells you right on the battery pack. Snap that right in, close that guy up, and your light's all ready to go. So let's go ahead, let's talk brightness on this guy. So we'll turn the lights off, show you guys how bright this thing does in the dark. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll start off with the floodlight. So this is kind of your basic floodlight here. So again, that's like 15 lumens. It's enough to see directly in front of you, and that's about it. If you go ahead and we push and hold that button, if we can find the button again, there it is. If you push and hold that, there's a medium and there's a high. So you can tell it takes a pretty decent step from low, even up to just medium, and then especially up to high. So in my case, I ran them on medium on my backpacking trip, just because that gives a decent view of what's in front of you. So if we go ahead and switch over to our spotlight, let's see. So there is our low. So again, the spotlight, just due to the color temperature, you can see it a little bit better, and because it's focused in on one single spot. Gonna kick that guy to medium, and then high. You can definitely tell there is a difference between those. I also ran this on the medium mode until it got to the point where you were in the trees and it was really freaking dark. Then I kicked it up to the high. That way I could actually kind of see what was in front of me, and it was pretty nice to have that feature. Now, if we go ahead and we double click, go to our turbo mode, you can see pretty much everything clear as day. No problem at all. Now, we do have a red light mode. So you can see that red, it really cuts through pretty good. You can actually see the red pretty good. So it's kind of that spotlight kind of position. It's actually right in the center, so it's more of a spotlight, so it's directly aimed. But you can see that guy does pretty well as the red. And then you have your beacon and your SOS right there too. So lots of good features, plenty of light to brighten up whatever you're trying to take this out on. Whatever trip you're trying to do, this thing's got the light for whatever situation you get in. So as you can see, this light is great in pretty much all circumstances you get yourself into. With those 3 different light modes, pretty much you can see what you need to in the dark wherever you are, whatever you're trying to do. Cooking, hiking, whatever you need to do, biking. You can see what's going on in front of you. All right, so price on this guy. So this guy is $29.99 right here. And they also offer it in multiple different colors. So they have black, white, and then the sand, which is the one I have here. So 29 bucks. 29 bucks for a headlamp with a rechargeable battery you can swap out for AAAs and has a lot of good features to it. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty great feature. Those are some pretty great features to have. This guy also does have motion control on here. So if you're interested in motion control, so once you turn the light on, you push and hold both at the same time, and that blue light will start to kind of do a breathe. So it'll go like this, turn on and off like this. Once you have that set, once you move your hand in front of it, either way, it notices the motion there, and it will turn the light on and off. Kind of nice to have if you're, hiking with people or you want to turn it on and off easily and accessibly. You can do that there. Motion control works pretty good on this light. I had some that work meh. This one does its job pretty well. Works on any mode you have. Pretty nice. In case you wanted to know it has motion control. And once you turn it off, motion control turns off. You just have to reactivate it on the next one by just pushing and holding the top two buttons when the light is on. So if you guys are interested in checking out the Wuben H4, heck, any of other Wuben's other lights, there's going to be a link in the description down below. Check them out. Give them some love. They make some great lights for pretty much any purpose, any situation you're in. Check them out. If you guys enjoyed the video or maybe learned something today, give this video a big thumbs up. I appreciate your support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.